Oh, well, that's a good start to the series, isn't it?
Fuck's sake.
Just me ruining the credits for Karl.
Oh, what a gentleman. Oh, we don't like it.
Oh god, secondhand smoke. Don't do it, kids.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really fucking bad for you.
It's such an asshole-ish thing to do is to like smoke in front of other people or like in the same room as people who don't want to smoke.
It's why I contend as well that vaping is the ultimate act of douchebaggery.
Yeah.
Because for literally decades in fiction, the easiest way to establish someone as being a prick was have them blow smoke in someone's face.
Oh god.
Vaping has made that into a thing that people do it and don't even think about it. I've had so many people vape in my face and blow the smoke at me.
Yeah.
And then when you get mad about it, it's like, well, it's just water. It's like, you're still blowing fucking smoke. It's so fucking rude.
You're blowing like flavoured smoke in my face.
Oh, and how weird does it look to just see fucking dudes with guns in this world? It's so strange. To just see like man with gun.
At least they're getting the shit right.
It's just really weird.
But I don't like the title sequence there where the Devil May Cry 5 comes up really organically on the van, but then it has to get the logo Devil May Cry title screen in there.
It's the same energy as when you get a t-shirt for like a film or a piece of media that you enjoy. Oh, this is a really cool design, and then they have to put on copyright and then just the fucking logo.
Yeah, and the amount of like game posters I've got where it's a really nice poster with really good game art, and then in the bottom right is just the logo and the like copyright, as you said, and it's like, oh no.
That's why fan art's always bad.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good. I've got this.
Cheer up, crew cut.
Yeah. You know as well, the first Devil Breaker they give you is the best one, because he's just the torch to the hand.
I can't remember the name of them all, but I really like the one that just lets you air dodge.
Alright.
Infinitely, yeah, Gerberer.
Gerberer, that's the one, yeah. That was always my favourite when I was playing through the first part of this game.
Because it's just woohoo constantly, isn't it?
Yeah, just never fucking touch the ground. Just do it, just fly.
It's also really good for a lot of the secret missions.
Oh, okay.
Because basically it gives you unlimited mobility.
Yeah.
When you combine, Nero is so mobile in the game. I prefer playing into Dante. You know what? Start mission. I don't need a Devil Breaker. I'll find them. I'll find them as I go along.
You will.
Because I've already got the Devil Bringer, and I know I'm going to mix that up a lot because Devil Breaker, Devil Bringer. It's really awkward to say. Say it 10 times fast. But I'll just pick them up as I go.
Yeah, I got really confused when I was playing this, of like talking to you about it, and I was like, oh yeah, the Devil Breaker, Breaker. I don't know which one which, but yeah. The big fist is the Devil Bringer to bring people towards you.
Yes.
The Devil Breakers, they break. But when you're just saying it mid-sentence without thinking about it, it is easy to get them mixed up. I'm sure we'll do it.
Of course, yeah, constantly. There we go. Yeah, more shit. Give me more stuff to kill. Oh, snatch. Oh, God. That was the thing. Like, oh no, he hasn't got his devil arm anymore. How is he supposed to do snatch, which is one of the coolest things they introduced in this game?
It was, yeah.
And it's one of the reasons I prefer playing Nero. Because when you play Dante, when you don't have access to snatch, you just feel like neutered in a way.
You feel quite slow.
Dante does have the ability to move fast, so he can teleport everywhere. But just having the option to, at any point in time, draw yourself towards the enemy or drag the enemy towards you, so combat never stops.
So what's your opinion on Nico, is it?
I love Nico. She immediately grew on me. I did not like her at first, but then the moment you have a conversation with her, it's like, I love it.
To me, what really threw me off, and it's throwing me off again, is just her voice acting. I'm just like, I get it, it's Devil May Cry, it's over the top, it's just the accent that they chose for the character is just like very off-putting to me, but I'll see how I get on with her over time.
It's okay. And there's my favourite combo in the game. Oh, fuck you! Okay, so something we need to discuss is, like, I'm playing as, like, on the harder mode.
Yeah.
And something we've talked about in the other playthroughs I've done on this channel, and what's going up at the moment, like God of War, is how difficulty is just not balanced. And I mentioned Devil May Cry being like a better version, or the best way to handle it.
Oh, okay,
also.
yeah.
Fuck you! counter. And the reason it is, or I feel like difficult to handle better in this game, is because every single enemy in the game, they do the same thing to make the game more difficult, where enemies do more damage and have more health. But it feels more balanced in this game because you always have the ability to circumvent that through skilled play. And it's all thanks to a feature of the game that you are never told, and a lot of people probably don't realise is a thing, but when I explain it makes perfect sense. And that is that the more damage, the higher your style ranking is in this game, the more damage you do.
Right, yeah.
So even though every enemy I'm fighting has more health in this mode, because they have more health, you have the ability to style harder, and therefore get higher style rankings, and it is circumvented. That difficulty is basically completely neutered by, if you play good, you'll do more damage, because you'll be getting like a double S rank in every fight, or triple S in every fight, and you'll do more damage that way.
That's really cool.
Whereas in something like God of War, where the enemies do more damage, they have more health, but there's no real way to do more damage to the enemy, other than level up. Which doesn't really feel like you're being rewarded for
at that point the difficulty is entirely just a numbers game.
Whereas in this, like, your character never actually gets any stronger. Like, you learn new moves, but no move that you do ever gets any more powerful. It's just your ability to use those moves, like, will increase. Or hopefully it will. So he's the best enemy in the game, just do that.
Oh,
Get back
yeah.
here, you. There's just like 3 red orbs. Get here. Get here.
So the point is they try to run away and like just dig underground to get away.
Yeah.
And if
Well, I don't need the orbs, but Lucas, I need the orbs. I know I don't need them.
But you need them.
But they're mine. Ugh! Fuck you! I love it. Just
But yeah, if you kill this enemy, you get a shit ton of red orbs from overall.
yeah. And that's the thing of like, the more damage you do, you do more damage when you've got a higher style ranking. And I think that's one of the reasons why this game gets so difficult for people, where if you're not great at it or you keep getting hit, your style ranking gets like demolished. Enemy encounters do feel like a slog, because you just feel like, you probably noticed it like when you very first start an encounter and you're like shooting an enemy like this, and you're barely doing any damage to them. But then you're like, when you get a higher style ranking, or like, once like the combat started, you are like ending enemies in just a few hits. And it's all thanks to that feature they never tell you about. It's so good.
And I guess they could tell you about it, but what's the need?
No, you don't need to know. Just do better.
Yeah.
Style harder. Oh, there we go. So a free one. Ragtime,
Go leave this here?
which is like the best one. It's the one that's the most broken, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it slows down the world. You get 20 seconds to slow down.
20 seconds.
Sweet surrender. Basically, yeah. And I've got sweet surrender, which is health, which I'm going to immediately break because I don't want it.
That's cool though that they're not giving you only the first couple.
Yeah.
Because
Oh shit! I skipped that by accident. I'm so sorry, folks. It is instinct for me now. So let's look at this guy.
yeah,
There we go.
because
I
I
do not need
would
sweet
have
surrender.
imagined that what they did is, the devil breakers that you get on your first playthrough are just the same ones that show up now.
Yes.
Well, apparently.
Oh no. I don't like how they're giving me sweet surrender though. Ugh. Oh god, I hate this boss though. Because it is just mash. Because it's designed for when you don't really have any style or abilities yet.
Yeah.
So it is just a giant ball of like hitboxes that you hit.
I hate enemies like that where it's just I'm gonna sit here and take the damage.
No. Also, that's the thing you can do as well. Like every enemy has like those nice counters. Like you saw there.
Yeah.
Oh, that charge attack that comes straight for you. Just grab them. Grab them out of it, watch. So it's an unblockable charge that you can't stop. So I'll go stand over here for it. Like, you're gonna go for me now, look. Oh no, he didn't do it. Damn it. I was waiting for the unblockable charge. Come on. Oh, he didn't.
Well.
Fuck! That's gonna be a problem where enemies gonna die too fast. But I'm not playing the hardest mode because fucking hell, that mode's ridiculous. So let's just show off why Ragtime's like the most ridiculous thing of it. Right, fuck you, I win. Like, because you just get like a straight 10 seconds of trouble.
Yeah, that is a lot.
And it affects the entire world.
Oh really?
Yep. You know what, fuck it, let's go. See if it just wants me to do like damage to the hitboxes, fuck you.
It's so boring when an enemy is just like, I'm gonna sit here and take the damage.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to do this though. Oh! Slow-mo. It's the first level.
Yeah.
So they can't expect you to like fight something cool straight away, but
I know, but enemies that don't react in any way and have no tactics are just boring to fight.
You mean every level boss you fight as V?
Yes, yeah.
I said it. Like, always boss fights are terrible. It's one of the boss fights that I remember infuriating me in Dante Must Die mode is you fight the Geryon Knight as V, but because in that V can only fight. I'll talk about it when I get to the thing, but V can only fight when he has his summons, but all his summons get killed in one hit by that boss.
Oh, God.
So the entire fight is just you with no summons.
Just running away reading your book.
Waiting for you to get your summons back, because you can literally do nothing when you don't have them. And that's like the critical flaw with that character, and we'll talk about it more when we get to him, but... Yeah!
I feel like your pet mechanic. Don't get used to it.
Otherwise, just smoking under
I showed
there.
you those order docs.
Yeah,
Used to
with all the oil.
Yeah.
All the oil and petrol fumes. It's weird though, like,
Be right
Kiryu
there.
never appears on screen.
Hey,
Oh, is that meant to be
really weird
Kyrie?
finish up here.
It's Kiryu, yeah, she's off screen, but she never
I'll
appears
try
on
to
screen.
save you some. Not.
It's really strange, because there was like rumoured DLC Girls Night Out, which is going to be Nico, Trish, Lady and Kyrie
Yeah.
as the DLC. But that's not materialised, or like, there's been no news about it as far as I'm
And
aware.
they've not even mentioned it for the SE, the
need
special
something?
edition.
Yeah. So that was one of the rumours that was Girls Night Out, and it's going to be Lady and Trish
What
again
is it?
with
You hungry?
Nico and Kyrie.
Like, because I know that they say, like,
It's
oh,
ready and
that guy's the
Kitty
one,
always makes
Urizen, is the one that takes your arm.
talkers too, 'cause
But
you gotta
I've
get
not, I don't know
some
who this is, but I can only imagine it's one character.
This is something you like.
Yeah, it's fucking, you can tell.
Yeah.
People went, like, when this trailer was released, people went in and undid the voice modulation. It's just Virgil's voice actor.
Yeah, because
You can tell that it's
You
him.
can.
You can see it. But people undid the voice modulation. It's just the voice actor for Virgil. I think Danny Southwood, I think it is. But holy
yeah,
shit,
because I
man.
remember, I didn't know about that, but I remember seeing the trailer and just being like, oh, so that's Virgil.
Especially when he does this.
I'm taking this back.
And there's the dual meaning to that where it says I'm taking this back. And you think it's the arm. It's like, no, he means the sword. He's taking the arm. Like, he's taking the sword.
Yeah.
But like the moment that he does this, like there was no doubt in my mind, it's fucking Virgil, because he's the only character who knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the only character who's ever shown as being able to use the Yamato in that way, except for Dante, who uses it for purely combat applications. Like he cuts through dimensions, like he does the dimensional cut, but not as clean as Virgil does.
Oh, okay.
Because that is true though. She left like what? A minute and a half later, she comes downstairs. He's got one arm bleeding out on the floor. The fuck happened?
Yeah, it was literally 10 seconds after she left, just Virgil comes in.
And think as well about
He's waiting for us
how
up there.
scary that would be if you
Gonna
knew
get us
what
killed on the way
Nero
there.
could do.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what he can do and what he's capable of, like we just saw what he did with one arm. Like that arm was his devil bringer. That's like I love as well the lore behind that. Of it's he got I think the prequel novel to Devil May Cry 4 talks about how he went into the woods and he devil triggered, but he didn't know what it was. But he only half devil triggers.
Oh.
So what is his arm is just constantly devil triggered.
Oh.
But that's the only part of it. So he doesn't know what it is, so he's just permo, and he doesn't know how to get rid of it. And I fucking love that as an idea. So next rank, I'll get that next. I've got hit a few times, but like fuck it, like that enemy's not fun to fight.
Yeah.
When we get to like the good fun bosses, then I'm going to be trying to style. But for the most part, I just want to get past that level. It's the tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
I've played the tutorial a good like 10 times now. I know what I'm doing. Look at that, I took his throne. A silent hooded figure. Why don't you just say Virgil? we're playing it again. You should just say when Virgil came in. Do you like cross it out and just write his name?
Yeah.
on there?
That's it. No more wheels from here.
See, I don't believe this, given what I've seen her do in that van later in the game.
Yo. Check
Like,
it
there are
out.
bits later in the game where she's like teleporting into like buildings and shit.
Oh my god.
And this is
Like, all they need is that Devil May Cry
I think it's
3
manifesto.
fucking motorcycle scene.
So there we go. Morrison's Lair. So he's a guy from the manga, I think, and the anime. Like that's the thing. Like they make everything canon in this game.
Yeah, and I saw the anime when it came out, and I just don't remember anything about it anymore. So to reference it in a game like 10 years
I'm
later.
cooking.
Well, at least though they made the effort to make everything canon. The one thing I know about that though is that Dante is just depressed and he eats ice cream because he doesn't. Because Dante doesn't need to eat. He's completely what's the word now? Not subsisted. Oh, he subsists entirely. It's on demon energy. He doesn't actually need to eat.
So he doesn't even need all those pizzas.
He doesn't need pizza though, but he eats it when he's depressed. he's a depression eater. It's like, oh man. So fuck it, Lucas. Like, this is the first level proper. So let's customize, and I will just buy. You get to choose my Devil Breaker loadout for this mission.
8 Gerberers.
8 Gerber. Okay, I'm happy to do that. I don't get fucked. So I just need to buy some. I think. So I was gonna buy like buy in bulk. So I just bought what 15 of every single one. Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
That,
yeah, that barely.
Did that even make a dent in my thing? So magazine 1. You want all 8 Gerbers?
Yeah, 8 Gerberers, Carl.
8. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just 8. Just okay. 8 Gerbers it is. Honestly, mate, I'm not going to get hit when I'm
Carl,
using them because
Gerberers.
like this.
If you want to blow up 7 of them immediately on the first enemy, by all means.
Well, if I spot a new one, I'm going to like just blow up my arm and get it. I'm also going to like, because I've got infinite money now, I'm just going to blow them up whenever the fuck I feel like it, because who gives a shit? Like, early in the game, you don't want to do it because, like, yeah, a couple thousand orbs is a lot when you try to save like 30,000 orbs to get like air height.
Yeah, I never blew up 1 when I was playing because,
which is a shame, and I think that's a flaw of the game's combat, where it is a really useful option. It's not one you want to be using all the time, but it is a really great thing to be able to have, just like, you know, in your mind of like, it is a get out of jail free card. You can use it at any point, any animation is interrupted. But the game like really disincentivized doing it by making them really expensive and a finite resource.
Yeah, and I think it's like, there's a couple of them where you can overcharge them and blow them up with special moves and stuff.
Every single one of the games.
Every single one, okay.
Yeah.
And I never used that either because I knew then I would have a lack of Devil Breakers and.
I use them all the time, so I'll be using that. I don't get stuff.
But again, when you're trying to save red orbs, it's very much just like, oh god, but I need all these.
Yeah,
red
you are
orbs.
disincentivized from doing one of the coolest things in the game.
I need them for my skills.
You need your skills. Which is why Devil May Cry is one of those games where you want to play it multiple times. Because once you've got to the point where I am now, fuck it, I'll blow them up all day. I don't give a shit. You get so many orbs just playing Bloody Palace. Let's fucking go. Oh, so this is why everyone loves Gerberer. This is just the one of like, woohoo! Talk to the hand. Let's go, baby. Whoop. Is that why you like it so much then? For
For the air dash, yeah.
Yeah.
For the air dash that attacks people.
Yeah, so good. Notice that I didn't actually touch the ground once. Yeah! These things, I love it. They're introducing enemies that aren't supposed to be here yet. So these enemies are super fun.
These are like Devil May Cry 1 enemies, aren't they?
Yeah, they brought them back. So fuck you. Fuck it, I've got loads. Oh, he hit me. I got hit while I was charging it up. I did not see what hit me.
I didn't see what hit you either. But as much as I think Devil May Cry 1 is not a fun game to go back to, the enemy design in that is really cool because
he's so strong.
It's all like the weird mannequins and stuff.
So Lucas, fuck you.
But yeah, the tone of Devil May Cry 1 is great.
Yes, really great. Oh, fuck you. And that's something else I love about this game. Where, when you're in a combo like that, only the final hit kills the enemy.
Yeah.
So you can see all of them at once. Fuck you. The song's coming in. It has to do it.
Oh, that ended on a really good bit as well.
Gotta do it. But Lucas, we have to talk about, though, the game journalist mode for this game. Of just all the people who will come, like, game journalists, like, the game's really good, but you really don't hear the music much. So do you want to explain that mechanic for people as I just like fly around and kill everything?
Yeah, so if I remember rightly, because you were the one who told me about this, the better that you're doing in terms of your style points in one encounter, the more likely Devil Trigger is to start playing. Is that correct?
It's not that it starts playing, it's no.
Or is it the louder it gets?
Yes, the song is layered, and the higher your style ranking, the more prominent the lyrics become.
Right.
And one of the chief complaints of like early reviews from game journalists was, like, Devil Trigger is really good, but you can barely hear the lyrics in combat. And it's like, that's because you can't hear the lyrics unless you win.
Yeah.
Or unless, like, you know, you're good. So you notice now I'm so high in the air. Because, Nero,
And there was
one of them-
there's one person that like I remember that the guy who reviewed it at IGN was like really good at the game. Because the only reason I know that was because they were doing an interview with one of the producers of the game. And the guy stopped mid-interview to go, who the hell's playing this behind me because they're really fucking good at the game. They just stopped and was like, wait, this gameplay's awesome.
This guy's really
Yeah.
good. Oh, the Mega Buster. Fuck it, yeah, we've got Mega Buster.
So shout out to that guy, but I was just like,
Lucas.
oh, that's so
I
cool.
love that they one of the things I love about Capcom is that they'll reference like their
The
old
Mega
dumb
Buster's
shit.
in so many games.
It's like as well when you play as Dante, half his moveset with his fist weapon, he's just stuff from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
He's just Street Fighter stuff.
But I love like Dead Rising, for example, when you can get like the Mega
Yeah.
Buster with the full,
They love it.
the full
Like
outfit.
Jill sandwiches as well. Like they love referencing their own stuff. God, I hate this enemy type. Look at it, it's great. Oh, dismal, love it. But that was really fun. That though, the amount of game journalists were like, oh, they got
Yeah.
the music. You can barely hear it.
And
It's like,
is that because you
fucking
just
playing the
kept
game.
playing on fucking C rank all game? You couldn't get a combo.
All it is you. All they're doing is just. Oh, he's got a Mega Buster. He loves it. 'Cause they probably just shot everything and just did the basic 3-hit combo.
Yeah. And
Something I've not really shown off or like, explained yet is how did I get so high in that last combat encounter? And it's one of the probably I think the biggest roadblock to getting good at the combat in Devil May Cry games, which is enemy step.
yeah.
Which is that. So all it is you jump off the enemy and you can cancel virtually any animation in the game with an enemy step, including like attacks. So it's really fun when you get good at it 'cause you can do shit like this. But like there, look, I can do my attack, hit them with the sword, jump, continue my combo. So jump, hit, jump, and then it just like adds this extra layer of depth to the game that I fuck yeah. And then when I land, just fuck yeah, I don't care. And you can also like combo off that, which lets you do all sorts of like you can like the reason I love this game series so much is just yeah, you have infinite freedom in combat.
Yeah. And I think that's where it is a bit rough going back to the first two games because they haven't really.
You mean the first one game?
Well,
yeah?
the first one. Yeah.
So, but by 2 you mean Devil May Cry 1 and 3? Right?
Yeah, sure.
It's weird how they never made a third one. Oh, they made a second one.
Yeah, they just skipped straight to 3. They did like a Windows and an iPhone, just missed a number. But yeah, the fact that they hadn't quite figured out the combat yet, it wasn't as
But
smooth.
like you could see the kernels of a good idea.
Yeah, you could.
Ooh, this instance got me.
And then the game that doesn't exist was just Journal, so.
Yeah. The reason though I love this though is
Oh my
because
god,
enemy step
that
lets you
looks
do it.
amazing.
This is why enemy step's the best, Lucas, because you can just do that. Isn't that amazing?
That looks awesome.
Just woohoo! It's like it's one of the I say it's one of like the biggest stopgaps to learning the game because some people just cannot get it. Like they cannot in their head figure it out or like understand why it works the way it does. So let's kill it. Fuck you! That's a thing that works even on the hardest mode. On the hardest mode, if you can break their shield, that is an instant kill.
Oh really?
Ooh, yes. Every enemy in this game has the option to insta-kill them.
Again, another thing
With skill.
that just differentiates a good player or a bad player so that when you're playing on a hard mode, it doesn't really matter.
No, as people can see, I'm not struggling at all. I'm getting hit, but that's because I'm sticking around. I don't give a fuck. Like, realistically, I could end every fight in 3 seconds by just, like, abusing the shit out of super powerful moves. But where's the fun in that?
Just pose on this
And there's a
fucking
secret-
Pegasus and you'll get the red orbs.
And then there's a secret orb up there, but I've already got it. But, like, what you do is you combine all of your cool jumps that you have. So you, like, do you 1, 2, like, Gerbera, taunt, jump again. To get up here, there's, like, there's some hidden orbs
And
up
that's
there.
why Gerbera's fucking
Well,
awesome.
Yeah, and that's why you get given one right in this first part of the
Yeah.
game. So you can do that.
I do like looking at his belt and just seeing all of the Gerberas just hanging off there.
You know. Lucas loves his Gerberas. But I do like
Because I think I play most games, most action-y games anyway, of if something can give me more mobility options, I'll take it.
Lucas, speaking of ability
Yeah.
options, just surfing on my fist.